Welcome to FOST. I'm your host, Aaron Flowers, along with Kai and my boy Wayne Wilson and Charles Becker. We're missing Erica Wright today. It seems like she has the inside scoop, gentlemen, um, because she keeps on beating us every week. But we also have a new face in the house. We have Joseph Solomon. Everybody give him a round of applause. Great to have you in the house, man. Joseph
Thanks for having
Solomon,
me.
that's what's up, man. It's good to have all the brothers in the house once again. You know, trying to talk about this NFL um, week and what these teams are doing. But Joe has a business that I would like for him to explain to our viewers and what he does.
All right. So, first, thanks for having me. I'm elated to be here. So, the business that I have, just to get straight to the point, is with health and wellness. I just think that health and wellness, especially in the minority community, is something that needs to be really looked at and attacked. And so, me and my wife have a business where we help people live healthier lives, whether that be lose weight, fight chronic disease, build muscle, get stronger, all that type of thing. We do that through a program, and we teach you not only how to lose it or to combat that, but we also teach you ways to keep that off forever, right? So we help you build that lifestyle, and we do it in fun, effective ways. And so that's basically what it is. We just want to help people make change, and we help change with the mind, the body, and the spirit. And so our business is called Transform Mind, Body, and Spirit. That's it in a snapshot.
Joe, how did you get into doing this? What made you actually start this business?
Uh, I myself was battled with weight, and so I was about 300 pounds at one point in my life. I was battling with heart issues, liver issues, and it just was something that was being a detriment to my family as well. Then also my son had Crohn's disease at the age of 1, and so we had to with little guidance and direction, we had to fight that. And I lost the weight. I lost 100 pounds. My son, who's now in athletics in college at a D1 school, is doing well. You can't even see Crohn's in his body anymore. So we want to give that back to families, that education and that understanding how to fight these things, and that you don't have to be dependent on medicine, and you don't have to do all these extra things where they're killing your pockets. You can actually fight this on your own. So giving the power back to the community.
That's what's up. Also,
Yeah.
didn't you use? Are you still a bodybuilder?
Oh man. I did that for a while. That was fun. Yeah, you saw those pictures. That was fun, man. So I did that for a while when I was in the military. I had the opportunity to compete twice. I placed top three, so I can't, that was a blessing to be able to do. But I still stay in the gym, right? I just believe that, I want to stay healthy. My kids, I want to be around and travel with my kids. I love traveling with my family, and I just like to do fun things, right? And so being healthy and being able to move is just part of that, right? And so why not enjoy all those aspects of life? So, I still do those things. And so I'm still thinking about competing. I might do it one more time. So we'll see.
Did anybody have any questions for Joe? Where did you?
Ooh.
I think, brother Kai, you also served, right? I can't hear you.
Okay. No, I had to unmute it. Now, what was that?
I said you also served in service too, didn't you?
Yeah, I was. I was in the Army for 8 years. Did 2 tours, one in Iraq and one in Kuwait.
All right.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah. We're the Army guy. Yeah, man. That's what I like to hear, man. I love the Army. I was in the Navy for a little bit, I decided to do the water, man. I couldn't do that land thing. So I could I said, man, yeah, I said, nah, I can't do that. They said, it's too hot. They said they're gonna stick me on the dry land in the middle of the heat somewhere. I said, nope, I'm good.
Hey, I considered a career, but then they started talking about deploying me 3 months after I got back. I was like, wait, what?
Mm.
I've been deployed twice already, and you talking about 3 months later, you're gonna send me away for training to deploy again. See, this is one
Exactly.
good thing of being cool with people, because my
Yep.
sergeant major, my acting sergeant major, was my boy. So when
Uh-huh.
they put me in D, I was like, not realistic. I'll be
You like, I'm good. Man, I did the same thing. I got out for the same reason. I did 11 and I did 4 years on subs. And then I switched like kind of careers on OCS. And then they put me back at sea for 4 years. And I was like, man, I said, so I mean, I'm like, then they finally put me 2 years at sea. I mean, in like on shore duty. But then after those 2 years, they were gonna send me right back out for another 4 years. So I'm like, man, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm done. So yeah, man, we in the same boat, man. So that's what's up. That's what's up. But yeah, I'm ready to hear what this show's about, man. Like,
Okay. FOST, I got to put this clause out here to make sure because Brother Kai like to say some things and myself. And so we are not professional media, players. We're not sports beat writers or anything of that nature. We're not from Sports Illustrated. We are fans only sports talk. We are what the title of this broadcast is, fans only. We are fans expressing our thoughts and feelings about the sport that we love. Now, with all that being said, thank y'all for it. We honor those people that fight for our country. Um, I thank God for y'all. I'm really thankful that you came back safely. Now, to the NFL picks last week. Boy, oh boy. Um, um, all I can do is scratch my head with the Ravens. Um, my thoughts with the Ravens was what the hell was going on with the defense? Kyle, what was going on with that defense, man?
well, listen. Of course, it's one of those things people keep forgetting. It's happened all year. Look at Andy Dalton with the Panthers, right? Soon as they put Andy Dalton in with the Panthers won that week. Why? No one knew what to expect. You have no game plan for that quarterback. Nobody had a game plan for what to do. Like the Ravens, because let's be real, Lamar Jackson had nothing to do with that loss.
No,
Nothing to do with that loss. The defensive coordinator, I can't totally blame him. Why? Because could he prepare for Jameis Winston? When was the last time we saw Jameis Winston behind the line of scrimmage throwing the football? We don't know what kind of quarterback he was going to be.
That's Charles' favorite boy right there.
And if you remember, what do you say, Charles?
That's Charles' favorite boy.
But no, also, like, what we going to say? Like, here it is. The line looked like the line was terrible. Let's all be serious. Did we not think this line was terrible? The way Jameis Winston was standing back there running for his life, you thought the line was just garbage. But Winston made the line look good. Winston got rid of the ball. They ran the ball. He threw it. He got rid of it. He was checking down. He was airing it out. So yeah, nobody knew what to expect with Jameis Winston versus what's his name?
Watson.
Thank you. Yeah. Now we all know Watson is actually done in the Browns because I know he ain't never putting that suit on again. So he ain't never wearing that uniform again. They are. But yeah, so I can't blame. That's why I say if you watch the Ravens game, if you really watched it, the way that guy was wide open, that was how the safety wasn't there, the corner got burnt. There was no reason that guy should have been that wide open, and he threw the ball in the dude's stomach, and ball dropped it. I'm sorry. I can't blame. Listen, Lamar, he's still number one for MVP.
He'll always be. He can make MVP all day. Just need him to win a Super Bowl. Um, Charles, what's your thoughts about your boy Jameis Winston?
Well, I agree with Kai. I think it's more of the fact that when you come in and the game plan is not centered around you per se, more than it is watching, you kind of get hit with a blow you didn't see coming. I think that's what happened to the Ravens. And then I think it was more error on their end too. A couple of drop balls and just I think it just caught them off guard. But I think the Ravens are still going to be there. It's just that the Browns had any given Sunday type game, and that's what happened.
Oh, and your boy didn't throw not a pick, Charles. I just want to let you know he didn't throw not one pick.
Cam did the same thing last year. He came back that one game and he said, "I'm back," and then he was trash for the rest of the season. It got to be more than just one game. You got to, you got to give me more than 5 minutes of fame.
And he don't off the job again. So that's to tell you right there what you need to know. He was the Panther savior. Now he just got benched for the young boy whose job he took.
What's your thoughts, Wayne?
I have to agree with everyone else. It was just a mental thing. They weren't prepared for Jameson to go out there and do his thing. But it's just one game. We'll see what the Browns do Sunday.
Joe, did you see that game?
Yeah, I saw the ending and how when Winston came in, but I think like everybody else said that I feel that Winston is he does have experience, so for him to come in and do his thing, I don't think it's surprising. I just think, like they said, they had no film on him. Like, what do you do when you don't have a film on a guy that it does have experience? It's not like he's fresh out, college or anything like that. So it was kind of crazy though.
Yeah, my thoughts is this: Jameis Winston, and I agree with Charles. You're gonna have to show me more than one game. Now he can put maybe one or two games together, but he's not consistent with the game. That's my thoughts with Winston. When you put pressure on him, sometimes he folds. But I think he was really amped up for this game, knowing that he was going to start, and so he took an opportunity. I can't really say I'm gonna pick the Cleveland Browns to win any other games because of Jameis Winston, is according to who they're going against. But for the most part, the man did his thing. Shocker, but man did his thing. Another shocker was the Patriots. Only one of us picked the Patriots to win, and she's not on today. Wayne, can you
Inside
explain?
job. Inside job. She knows something. Because there was no way the Patriots were supposed to win that game.
Yo, Charles, what's your thoughts on the Patriots now? Since they won 2 games now?
I think Vegas got a hand in that thing.
No one made the point spread, bro.
And then the Jets go and blow out the Texans the next week. Come on, bro. That's straight Vegas right there.
Yeah. I'm rubbing my head because due to the fact that I said to myself, Patriots were switching the quarterback. They really didn't have no defense to sustain themselves. Aaron Rodgers got all his weapons that he wanted. Coach Rodgers got his weapons and everything. So I'm thinking, hey, they should really blow out the Patriots. Now, with the Jets roster, you would say they have one of the best rosters, one of the best rosters in the AFC. So you think about the Patriots and you're looking at their roster and you're going, who is on their team? Does anybody know who really on their
On the Patriots?
Yeah.
I don't know. No.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's that buttery bull that we talking about. And so you get all these named players for the Jets, you get your coach fired, and you lose to the Patriots. That kind of sucks. But that's the team
Well, they
that
said that I saw an article that Aaron Rodgers said he had gotten some youth juice from somebody, and it's supposed to have restored his glory years of the Green Bay Packers. So let's see how long this mystery juice lasts, and maybe he might get drug tested at the end of the year. Who knows?
is ashwagandha. He took a whole bottle of ashwagandha and got his youth back and some B12s. I don't know, but that
You
messed
should have
up my
drunk it at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But those are the games that actually stuck out. We talked about the Rams. I think the Rams are healthy now, so I didn't know they were. I did.
You
pick
can't
the
leave out the Bears and the Commanders game.
I'm getting ready to say it now, brother. Give me a chance. I did pick the Commanders along with Erica, and they should not have won that game. That brother sat up there, argued and talked to the boy on the sidelines while the play was going on. And so,
It's not over till it's over. What are you doing, you fool?
But I looked at it. He
It
was
was
the
his
one that
Who's
tipped
that?
the ball. He was the
Yes!
one. If you look at the footage, he was arguing with somebody in the stands. He runs to the play, and he tips the ball. It was him.
Tipped it to the defense. I mean, to the
Yes.
offense.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
If he hadn't been paying attention, he could have made that play on that ball.
Everybody, I heard about like 4 or 5 analysts speak on this play, and just about everyone said that ball would have been kicked. He wouldn't have been back. Michael Irvin said he wouldn't have got on the plane. Not Chad Johnson, the other Johnson, who was with the Jets. What's his name? Keyshawn. Everybody was like, no, he wouldn't even been back on the plane. He'd have been, his bags, everything from there would have been sent home to him.
But the number one rule is you bat the ball down.
Down, exactly.
That's the number one rule from Little League to, what was he doing? Tipping it up. That's giving anybody the chance to pick it off.
Yep.
Hey, Joe, did you see that play?
I did. And the funny part, like you said, he was drawing with the guy on the sideline, like just drawing away, and then he runs over there and tips it. I started laughing at that point, and I don't want the Commanders to win, but I'm like, bro, what a way to lose a game, man! What a way to lose a game.
Yo,
It's not. This wasn't basketball. You can do that in basketball sometimes, but you can't do that in football.
I'm happy that he did it because I really needed that win because that would have.
I needed that win too. It didn't happen for me.
Did y'all see?
But you got to see the energy that it gave the Commanders.
Yeah.
I think that really it's something when you get that energy on your side, and they're going to give some teams a run for their money now. I think they have that swagger, that belief. Because when you up against a Hail Mary last play and you come through, man, that's tough.
You are exactly right. One play like that can make the difference in your season.
Eagles
Yeah.
would have been
Yep.
the number 1 seed.
Yeah, we would have been the number 1 seed. But
Hmm.
the thing is, I looked at Caleb Williams' face when that man caught the ball. Did you see Caleb's face? It was like disgust. Now, when a quarterback just doesn't talk to you and keep walking to the locker room, there's something wrong. Yo, if I was the head coach, me and that dude would have had a serious problem. A serious problem. You
Well,
don't
you
get
see where the head coach got some slack because he was saying that penalty didn't matter. I think the penalty had moved him up to be
Mhm.
closer to make the Hail Mary throw.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
yeah,
It was.
yep. Because they weren't even supposed to be close enough to do that.
Nope. Nope.
Mm-mm.
So it was a series of things that led to their demise. But when you look at Chicago's definitely going to be in the hunt. I mean, they went blow for blow with the Commanders, and Commanders is on top of the division right now. So
No, but truth be told, if it wasn't for early in that game, remember that offensive line was not protecting Caleb Williams early in that game.
no,
That man was running for his life.
yeah, I mean, but we know Chicago has came a long way, but they still have an offensive line struggle. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's why that young boy Justin Fields couldn't really blossom there because they never gave this man an offensive line. So if you don't give him an offensive line, I'll be running for my life. You know, so kudos to the Commanders for that win. You know, uh, I don't think the Commanders going to lose anytime soon, to be honest, because their schedule looks a little bit easy from here, except for Philadelphia and Dallas, I think, which I don't even consider the heifer hose a problem anymore. But I think those were the only. Let me see. Y'all picked the Broncos. Y'all picked the Texans. Um, hey, me and Kai picked the Dolphins, and the Cardinals wind up pulling it out. What kind of buttery bull is that? I mean, Charles, you knew something that we didn't know something? You, Erica, Wayne?
I'm starting to know to pick Erica's picks.
He said when everybody pick a strange game and she go make a weird pick, I'm following that.
That's why I went with the Commanders. And because she picked Commanders. I was like, you know what, I'm going with the Commanders. You know. The funny thing about it is no one actually picked uh, the Giants. Wonder why. But yo, kudos to the Niners too. I picked the Heifer Hose to win against them, and the Heifer Hose, got slaughtered once again.
And
The Niners got the Cowboys number for the last few years. They had the Cowboys number.
You're right. I just thought that the Niners was hurt so bad that maybe the Dallas Cowboys would have rised up. I just don't. They look,
their coach just owns them.
yeah. It's like they look really weird. Like they don't have no energy anymore. Like Cowboys seem like they're donkeys now.
No, y'all know what it is. They're quitting on their coach. Seriously.
Yes.
This is an example of a team quitting on its coach.
I didn't think of it that way. Kai.
I agree with you. It looked like a team that's quit. They don't have. I think now that you're looking at it in that division, you got of course Philly, but now you have the Commanders. You know what I mean? And here they are. They still injured. At least with us, we're injured, but we're at the top of our division. And when you got two teams that can give you a run for their money. I think they're just looking for next year, to tell you the truth.
Yep.
Well, they got to sign Michael Parsons. I mean, next year. After next, I think they can't not sign this young man. That's going to be a problem. And then they're probably going to look at Bill Belichick coming to the Dallas Cowboys. But my thing is, can Bill and Jerry get along? What's your thoughts?
No, they're not getting Bill. They're not getting Bill. I can promise you that. He tried. Remember, Parcells. How long Parcells last? 2 years? 3 years?
2 years. That's right.
2 years, exactly. And he bounced because you're not going. No, you got to let your coach, and that's the problem. This man wants to be in the front.
That's exactly it right there.
Parcells and Belichick are the same. They are exactly the same. They need to be in charge, and if they're not going to be in charge, I can promise you right now, he is not going to the Cowboys. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't want him with the Giants. I hope we keep our coach, and I hope we keep our staff because our team is talented. Just that QB sucks. But let him play. Let him play because we need that number 1 pick. Come on, Daniel. Stay healthy, baby.
I think Jerry is what's the problem. He's just not making good decisions. They signed Dak late. They didn't sign Henry, which he's trying to make it so many excuses for not doing that when Henry said he wanted to go to Dallas. It's time to get some real GMs in there that can, make some good business decisions for the team.
Exactly. Do the business part. Let the players play. Let the coaches coach. Jerry Jones, if he could, he would get out there on the field and try to play with his old self. Because Jerry's is crazy. I mean, he reminds me a lot of Al Davis back in the 80s and early 90s.
He's a modern day Al Davis. Can't stay out the team's business, and he does more harm than good because he got to realize you cannot build that 90 team no more. You holding on to that dynasty of the 90s. You would never be able to duplicate that team. So you got to understand there's a new era, there's a new age, and you got to get the right people in place.
Exactly.
You win.
Exactly. You got your stars. Go ahead, Kai.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, to be honest with you, he has built a championship team 2 or 3 times over. If you look back at those teams with Romo, even with that, he's built championship caliber teams. The problem is Garrett shouldn't have been there as long as he was there. Garrett wasted Romo's career.
Yep.
And then he kept hiring all these other coaches. And what's his name? Whoever's there now, he don't let these guys coach. He won't hire somebody who can take over and coach. This is his problem. And if he just learns to let coaches coach, and you want to be the GM, be the GM. You want to own and be the GM, do that, because he does a good job of it. It's just he don't know how to stay out of their spotlight, and he's always in the locker room. Mind your goddamn business, do your part, and let your coaches coach.
Okay. Shots fired. Shots fired on that one. Shots fired. All right. We're going to leave Jerry alone because we don't want to send him out in the pastures and give him a heart attack or anything at this particular time. But the Cowboys will always be the heifer host to me. Hopefully, prayerfully, they'll get it. They won't get it together because they're in my division. If y'all don't want to sign Michael Parsons, we will trade Bryce Huff and a first-round pick for Michael Parsons. So come on to Philly, Micah. You know you want to come to Philly. I seen your podcasts, man. Just put me on your podcast, man, or even come on mine, so we can talk about it. They can't sue me for persuading you to come to Philly. they could sue the other team, but they can't sue me. I ain't got no money. We just paying.
The guys know how to take better care of linebackers.
Oh, you think so?
We're defensive end line. Yeah. Justin Tuck, Michael Strahan, O.C. Umenyiora, Lawrence Taylor, Leonard Marshall. Come on, man. Do we need to go there?
Bruh, we had the same.
No, you No,
Yes,
you didn't.
we had
No, you
Reggie
didn't.
White. We had Reggie White, Jerome Brown. We had who else? We
That's
had
it.
no, we
Seth
had
Joyner.
Hassan Reddick.
No,
What'd you say? Who
Seth
else?
Joyner.
Seth
No.
Joyner.
Seth Joyner's a line.
Jeremiah.
He was a linebacker. He was not a DN.
But I mean,
Yeah.
my thing
Yeah.
is, we had a great defense,
And he
bro.
wasn't a sack monster. You can't see the Giants know how to get them sacks out of you.
Yeah.
That's the team you need to come to get the sacks out of you.
Well, we just need y'all to keep your quarterback so we keep on winning.
No, they keep him this year. Next year, that's it.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, we thank y'all anyway because y'all did give us Saquon. So thank y'all. You know, y'all gave us Saquon. Washington gave us Dotson. All we need is Dallas to give us Micah. We'd be all right.
To be honest with you, I'm glad we got rid of the only reason right now I'm glad we got rid of Saquon because we would have won at least 2 more games right now if we would have had Saquon. You see how close these games been? We would have won. Nah. I am so glad Saquon ain't there right now for that reason because we would have won the first Commanders game. We lost that by 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we would have won last week against the Steelers. Nope. No. That's 2 wins right there we didn't need. Nope. No Saquon. Matter of fact, we probably beat the Cowboys. Yeah. Oh, heck yeah. Man, that'd have been 5 wins, man. No. Yeah, I'm glad he's with y'all. Because that means that'd be another year of Daniel Jones riding Saquon's back and talking and acting like he done did something. Nah.
Exactly. All right, let's get into our picks for next week. We are I put down that everybody except for Charles picked the Jets over the Texans, but everybody else picked the Texans. Am I right?
No, I'll pick the Jets.
Nah, I picked the Texans.
Oh, you picked the Texans? I thought you said Jets, Jets. That's okay. Then we all lost in the
But
first.
that's why I messed up because I put it in the group chat, Texans.
Oh,
Remember I thought he said we was gonna put it in the group chat.
yeah, that's right.
Same here.
Oh, so we all and 1 that kind of messed up. So that's bad. That's bad. That's really bad.
But when they lose to the Patriots, of course we're not going to pick them against the Texans.
Hey, nothing else to say.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that is true. That's why I picked the Texans because I thought Texans was just a better team. But I guess this any given Thursday. The hill. All right, we got the Saints and the Panthers. Joe, you could chime in on this too.
All right.
See, Erica thinks she's slick because she ain't on, so we can't take none of her picks. So, since Joe is our guest, we're going to have him go first. We can't hear you, Joe.
All right. I said I'm gonna pick the Saints on this one.
All right. Joe's going to pick the Saints. All right. Who else want to jump out there? This game is kind of interesting because the Saints is not good, neither is the Panthers.
Well, they're saying I'm picking the Saints because they said Derek Carr might be playing.
Oh, he will. Oh,
All right, I'm going with the Saints, man.
I'm going with the Saints too.
Yeah, I'm going with the Saints too.
Damn it! I shouldn't have said that.
Thank you, Kyle. We appreciate your knowledge. We all trying to beat Erica right now.
Right?
Yes.
All right. And Erica, make sure that you put in your picks if you're watching. Please put in your picks for tomorrow. Uh, we got the Commanders and the Giants. We know what Kai's going to pick.
That's right.
Commanders. What about you? Charles,
Put me
I got
down for the
Commander.
Commanders.
Wayne, and Charles, Commanders. Joe, who you got?
I've got the Commanders on this one.
Joe said Commanders.
Man, ain't nobody gonna be picking no daggone Giants on this. Come on, stop it.
Hey, you never know. See, we all picked this team. Watch, and Erica's gonna pick the Giants and win.
Erica picked the Commanders.
She did.
Yeah.
Oh, she sent her picks in.
Yeah, she put her picks in.
Okay.
And who was the Saints and who else?
The
And the
Saints,
Panthers?
Saints and Panthers. Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
see
hold on.
that.
I see her. Hold on. I got her. Erica, are you there?
Yes, sir. Hello, hello.
Good. You're right on
Yeah, I'm
time.
here.
You right on time, girl. You right on time. Just talking bad about
Oh, I'm sorry. That was I apologize. That wasn't Erica's picks. That was your top 10. I just realized what it was.
it. Okay. Erica, we got the Saints and the Panthers. Who you picking?
Yes.
Huh?
I'll pick the Panthers.
What?
She picked the Panthers.
See, this is what I knew it, y'all. I knew it, y'all.
What was the first game?
See, you can't question me. You can't question me. I went 12-4 last week.
What was the first game?
You
weren't here for
the first game was Saints and Panthers. The other one is the Commanders and Giants. Who you picking for Commanders and Giants? Erica.
I pick the Commanders.
Okay. Cool. All right. Everybody pick the Commanders. We got the Dolphins and Bills. Dolphins and Bills. All that's in favor of the Bills say aye.
Aye.
Wait,
Charles say aye. Wayne says aye.
can I get the 6.5? If I could get the 6.5, no, what? No, I'm going Miami.
Ayes on Miami. Joe, who you got?
I got the Bills.
I'm Lone Wolf today. Oh,
So Erica picked Bills. I picked Bills. Joe picked Bills. All right. We got the Chargers and Browns. This is going to be interesting. Erica, who do you choose?
we didn't hear you, Erica.
I'm sorry. I pick the Chargers.
Erica picked the Chargers. Can Jameis Winston pull out another one, Charles?
You know what? I'm going to ride with him, Aaron. I'm going to ride with him. I'm going Browns, baby.
Oh, steps.
I'm going with the Browns too. I'm that close to catching Erica, so I'm going with the Browns.
Wayne going with the Browns. Kai.
I'm actually going with the Browns on this one. I got a feeling.
Kai go with the Browns. Joe.
The Browns.
Joe's going with the Browns. I'm going with Erica. I'm going with the Chargers. Last minute field goal going to win the game. This is going to be a nice game, y'all. I really want y'all to watch this game that's coming up. It's so important. It is the Patriots and the Titans.
Something wrong with you, man.
This is going to be an epic game of mass proportions. This is like playoff caliber game right here.
This is a trash can game. Trash.
So, Joe, who would you pick in this trash can game?
The Titans.
Joe's picking the Titans.
Mhm.
What about you, Wayne?
I'm gonna go with the Titans. I'm looking at their points for and points against for both teams, and they're pretty close. The Titans
Mhm.
have 120 points total, and against them they have a 196. And the Patriots, they score 124 points, and they have 197 points against them.
Hmm.
So it's gonna be interesting. But I'm going with the Titans just because they're at home.
What about you, Charles?
Man, that's a good stat there, Wayne. But I'm gonna go Patriots there. Titans
Okay.
only won one game, and I don't know if they're gonna get another one.
What about you, Erica?
I picked the Patriots.
Erica?
Yeah. Good. As much as I need both of them to win. You know, being a Giants fan and wanting the number one pick, I need them both to win. So I'm rooting for the Titans
You
so
could
they
you
get
could
that second win.
you could get a tie. You can choose a tie.
Oh yeah, that'd be great too. But I'm rooting for the Titans to get that second win. But I think the Patriots. I'm picking the Patriots. But go Titans. So it's a win-win for me. If the Patriots win, that helps my record. If the Patriots lose, if the Titans win, that helps the Giants.
I'm gonna go with the Titans. I'm gonna just go with them just because they're playing at home. That's all. Now the next game also is built up some mass energy, and we got to understand that Falcons is definitely on top of their game, but the Heifer Hose really needs to win to stay vigilant in the NFC East. But Kai says that they're not playing no more because the coaches lost the locker room, and so I would love to hear who's picking the Heifer Hose this time. Starting with you, Charles.
I'm not picking them. This game's in Atlanta, and Atlanta's 5-3. I'm going Atlanta.
Erica.
I'm never picking the Cowboys, so never.
Erica's never picking the Cowboys. Joe.
I'm going with the Falcons.
Joe going with the Falcons.
I could never pick the Cowboys.
Another person that can't pick the Heifer Hose.
I'm rocking the ATL.
Oh, Wayne picked the ATL.
Last time I picked Dallas, they disappointed me. So
The last couple of
That
times,
sounds about right.
yeah,
I'm Atlanta. I'm
Atlanta.
in-house. Because Atlanta's undefeated at home.
Yeah, there they are. I just need the Dallas Cowboys to lose again. So every time I pick them, they lose. I'm gonna pick them to win. And every time I pick them, they lose. So, and I get this joy of satisfaction. I'll take that L just for them, just to see them Cowboys.
Like New York Titans.
Yeah, I'll take that L. Now, if they surprise me and win, because I don't think Michael Parsons coming back this year. Is he coming back this year?
Probably not. They're probably going to do the smart move And I'm telling you, I really think something's going to happen to either Dak or CD Lamb. Something's going to happen to either Dak or CD Lamb, and they'll be out for the rest of the year with some hamstring or something like that, some kind of sprain that happened in practice. Because they're gonna try to fight for that top 5 pick.
Well, the next thing, you know what? I can't afford to go with the Dallas Cowboys. I'm gonna go with the Falcons. Because when I think about it, I can't afford to go with them because this other game that's coming up is the Raiders and the Bengals, and so I'm going to pick the Bengals because I think they're going to bounce back after that shellacking from the Philadelphia Eagles. You know, so they lost by 20, so I'm picking the Bengals.
Bro, the question is anybody not picking the Bengals? That should be the question. Is anybody not picking the Bengals?
I'm picking the Bengals. I mean, the Raiders is pretty much giving up.
So everybody's
I'm disappointed in the Bengals, but they good enough to beat the Raiders.
Yeah, the Raiders
I got the
are terrible.
Bengals.
All in favor of the Bengals, say aye.
Aye.
All right. We have the Bears and the Cardinals. This should be a good game. The Bears and the Cardinals. Joe, what's your thought?
Who?
I said Joe.
Joe. I don't think he is. Joe. No, you gotta unmute yourself, brother.
You're muted.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go with the Cardinals.
Joe goes with the Cardinals. Erica. Erica. I can't hear you, Erica. I guess Erica can't hear us. Wayne, who you got?
I'm gonna give the Bears one more shot.
Ain't going with the Bears. Charles?
The Bears. I think they're a good team, man. It's gonna be very interesting to see how they come back from that emotional loss.
Yeah.
But I got the Bears.
Erica, who you got? You hear us?
I don't know. Erica, can you hear us?
I don't think so. Kyle, who you have?
I have the Bears.
Is she muted?
Yeah, excuse me.
You say me?
Yes. We've been hollering for you for the last 20 minutes. Who you got? The Bears or the Cardinals?
Yeah, I picked the Cardinals.
Erica's going with the Cardinals. And I'm going to follow suit with that.
I said I had picked the Cardinals.
Okay, gotcha. It's going to be interesting because I think the Cardinals head coach is a defensive player that always plays a cover too because he was with Philadelphia. And I actually chose Kyler Murray to have a better year than what he did last year. At least he's helpful. That's all I can say about that. Jaguars and Eagles. I know me, Erica, and Joe is picking.
Yeah, I'm in that group too.
Yep, I got the Eagles.
I had picked the Cardinals.
Yeah, we already got you for the Cardinals, Erica.
We talking about the Eagles. We know you're picking the Eagles.
Who you picking? The Eagles still?
Eagle. Yeah. I can't trust the Jags.
I, I want to, and this is a coming home for for what's called Doug Peterson, but we ain't gonna he's not gonna have a happy ending with this coming home. The Rams and the Seahawks. This is gonna be a good. I'm gonna start this off. I'm gonna pick the Rams because they're healthy.
Yeah, I'm going with the Rams too.
I third that Rams are healthy. I think they're a better team.
Yeah.
I picked the Rams.
What about you, Joe?
I bet the Seahawks.
Hey, the funny part is, I'm right there with Joe. Let's go, Joe. I'm on the Seahawks.
That's right.
Because for some reason, the Seahawks is one of those teams that just give their division trouble.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I agree.
Well, I hope they don't get no these trouble. The hard down this one is going to be the hardest one to pick. Is the Lions and the Packers. I'm picking the Lions. I'm just letting y'all know.
This right here has to be the game of the week. Lions 6-1, Packers 6-2 in Green Bay. But right now, who's stopping the Lions, yo? Like they crushing teams, man.
Mm-hmm.
That part.
Golly, this is a good. It's gonna be a good one. I'm gonna go with Detroit.
Charles
Yeah,
is
I got
going with
Detroit too. The Lions look pretty tough.
What about you, Joe?
I got Detroit.
So going with Detroit. What about you, Erica? What about you, Kai?
Let's see. This is actually a hard one.
I'm going with the Lions.
Erica going with Lions.
See, I'm nervous because their quarterback just got hurt with his hammy last week. And what's his name? Malik Willis had to come pull it out.
Yeah, but Malik plays well, but I don't think he's going to play well enough for that Lions defense, that Lions offense. I don't think he can go blow to blow.
I saw they said Love is gonna play. He was clear.
Yeah, no, I know, but that's the thing. They say he probably should have just sit this one out. That's why I'm nervous. But I'm going with Green Bay.
I'm going with Green Bay.
Yep.
All right, we got the Colts and the Vikings. I feel tired, so I'm gonna just rest because I'm the quarterback of the Colts. I don't feel like playing right now because I'm tired.
I've never seen anything like that.
I'm tired, boss. I'm tired.
Flacco's 50-something years old and he never took a break. But he out there, he needed a blow.
No. Flacco was falling asleep on the sidelines while the defense
You know they're
was
talking
playing.
about giving Flacco the start.
I know, but I'm just letting y'all know that.
Because Flacco has been averaging over 300 yards every game.
Yeah, but understand that don't go by just because the man is tired. Flacco was asleep. I mean, like they had the camera on him, and he was not.
Stop it, Aaron.
Leave that old man alone.
So don't give me that brother can't be tired. He tired.
Hey, look, I'd rather you take a nap on the sideline than quit on me on the field.
That's part right there.
That's true. So I take it Charles is picking the Vikings.
You know what? The Vikings has lost 2 games in a row, and they don't look like the same team. But then again, you know, if they, I don't know. I'm gonna ride with Flacco. I'm gonna go with the Colts.
Okay. So I'm going with the Colts.
I'm going to Vikings.
I'm
Uh,
going with
the Colts are bad at home on the road, and the Vikings they have lost 2 games, but I think they're going this game will be the game they're going to put them back moving on the right track, and they need to win this game to stay keep up with the rest of the league.
they are playing in Minnesota,
And
and
let's be
that's
real. Who did they lose to? I'm picking the Vikings.
didn't they lose to the Ravens?
No, the Vikings lost to the Lions
Mm-hmm.
31-29.
Ooh, that was a close game.
Then they lost to the Rams 30-20.
Which the Rams was healthy. 2 teams that were healthy.
Exactly. And let's be real. Remember the same thing about what's their name? What we were talking about with Jameis Winston. The same with Jameis Winston. Nobody expected those receivers to be there. You
Mhm.
weren't prepared for that team.
I'm definitely picking the Vikings. Who you got, Joe?
I'm going with the Vikings too.
Erica, who you have?
The Colts.
Erica going with the Colts. See, this is that inside stuff we be talking about, Erica. This is the inside stuff we be talking about. And watch the Colts wind up winning. Oh. All right, we got the Bucks and the Kansas City refs. I mean, the Kansas City Chiefs. Erica, who are you picking?
I'm picking the ref.
You Can Kansas City actually go undefeated to a Super Bowl?
With
I
the
mean, the
help of the
last
West
ref
and the
team
Swifties,
did.
Hold on, y'all both were talking at the same time.
go ahead, Charles.
I was gonna say the last ref team did. They lost in the Super Bowl.
To them Giants twice. Hmm.
I'm going with the Swifties.
You going with the Swifties? What about you?
Let me preface this by saying I do see at least 1, 2 games, maybe 3 if the Texans can get it together, but at least 2 games where they can lose this season. The Bills, because they're going to be at the Bills in 2 weeks, and they got to play the Steelers at the Steelers in December on Christmas. So that's 2 big games and the Steelers defense is nasty. So they got 2 big games that they can lose. So, but I don't see the Broncos, the Panthers, the Raiders, the Chargers, the Browns, Texans, or Broncos again beating them. But yeah, so I'm picking the Chiefs.
Charles, you picking the Chiefs too?
Yeah, I'm picking the Chiefs.
Joe?
Yep, I got the Chiefs.
So all of us are picking. All right, we got the Ravens on Thursday Night Football. We have the Ravens and the Bengals. All that's in favor of the Ravens say aye.
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 Ravens. All right.
Oh, Erica says no.
Ravens.
I picked the Bengals.
Erica picked the Bengals.
All right, who are you talking to?
I'm gonna pick the Bengals with Erica. What you know, Erica? What do you know? You done pick the Colts. You done pick the Bengals.
The
You done
Bengals
picked
at the Ravens.
no
Well,
the
considering the
Ravens,
fact of
and
No,
you
the
done
Bengals
picked the
are at the
Panthers.
Ravens.
Oh yeah, the Bengals is at the Ravens.
well,
Yeah, I
considering the
can't trust.
fact of last considering the fact of last week, remember I said I'll pick the Patriots since I wanted to see something, and they actually won.
So so what you want to see something with the Panthers? Because you picked the Panthers and they're garbage.
Yeah, I want to see something.
I hope you see that L. I really do.
I
It's
know
hard.
you do. You want to see the champ fall. It's okay.
No, the champ is holding his ring up in his picture. Ain't that right, y'all?
It don't look like I'm getting it this year.
Yeah, I'm weak. All right, man. That's all our picks for next week. I hope that I could do the come up and be undefeated. But yeah, that's Kai said that won't happen with me. But that's okay, Kai. I can always dream, you know. All right. FOST top 10 NFL teams rankings. This is my ranking. And if y'all don't like it, y'all can tell me about it. All right?
Because why the Eagles number 9?
Hold on. I'm getting ready to lay it down. I'm laying it down. And I'm not going to use the fluid thing. I'm just going to tell you why. All right. I got the Vikings at number 10, Eagles at 9, Texans at 12, Packers and Ravens. Packers at 7. Hold on. I'm sorry. Vikings at 10, Eagles at 9, Texans at 8, 7 is the Packers, 6 Ravens, 5 Commanders, 4 Steelers, 3 Bills, 2 Lions, and number 1, the refs. The refs. Now, I leave it to the floor for y'all to talk about those top 10. Oh, we ain't got no problems? I got a perfect one?
I don't think the Commanders. I don't know why the Ravens are so far down. Just that one loss to a team, like starting the season off, was starting the season off. Then they just showed you what they were, but that one loss to a team was bad. I just think that was coaching. I still don't. I would not put the Steelers over them. I wouldn't put, and I don't think I put the Bills over them, to be honest with you. The Bills, and yeah, I would definitely have the Ravens number 3 still, because that was just like you got to look at it. You're going to lose some, and they showed what they were, and I think they just weren't ready, and that's bad. And that was on the defensive side, but the Commanders, I still can't put the Commanders above the Packers yet. That outside of the Packers and the Ravens, it's like the Steelers. I would have them at 5. They would probably be Chiefs, Lions, Bills. But I'll probably still, because they lost. But Chiefs, Lions, Bills, Ravens, Packers, Commanders. I have to put the Eagles over the Texans, and then Texans, Vikings. They're flip flopping to me.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the Bills maybe has to go up. Steelers good at their spot. Ravens come down. Texans probably flop with the Eagles, and Commanders probably got to come up, maybe around the 7th. But yeah, that's a good top 10 though.
It looks good. I'm just not sure the Steelers should be ranked so high. Just offensively, anyway. I mean, not yet, because Russell only played one game, so I'd see Russell in action a couple more games before I could say that he's, in the top five. The Steelers sit down.
Eric, you got something? No.
I'm here.
What was your thought about it? You said something about the Eagles at number 9.
I mean, 9 is kind of harsh.
Who would you put in front of?
Hold on, I gotta see the list. I think it at least should be like at least 6, 7, not no 9. I would put them in the top 5 though, that's for sure. But I wouldn't put them all the way down there either.
Well, how I did this list was
Yeah, like
basically
around like 7.
okay. How I did this, maybe the Packers. I could have changed the Packers, the Ravens, and because I went by their record, so that's why the Eagles is at 9. I think the Texans have a better record than Philadelphia at this time. Those 2 games that they lost, I think the Texans is right there. The Vikings, they fell off. Like you thought that team
Eagles got a better record than the Texans.
They're right there. They both have what?
Eagles are 5-2. The Texans are 6-3.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's because of the bye, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I put them because that's why I saw the 6-3, and I'm not saying that this can't change. The Eagles can come up. I mean, they're playing better in the last. They won their last 3 games, so fly Eagles fly, of course. But on the flip side of it, I think these teams that I put in front of, they're formidable. Now I dropped the Ravens because of the record. I think the Ravens beat the Commanders, right? Am I right? I think so. I think the Ravens beat the Commanders. I could have flip flopped them, from.
Yeah, Ravens beat the Cowboys, the Bills. Well, they beat the Cowboys, stomped the Bills,
Mhm.
beat the Bengals, beat the Commanders, and beat the Bucks.
The Ravens should be a little bit higher.
And they got the hardest record, bro. Schedule. Their schedule is crazy.
That's what you get from being MVP.
Dude, I did not realize how crazy their schedule was.
Yeah. And so is the Heifer Host. Their schedule is the same too. It's hard. But hey, that's the top 10 ranking for FOST. Next, I think we're going to do this in week 12. So, who want to take the challenge on of doing the next top 10 ranking in week 12?
What week are we in now? 9?
Yeah. Or 10. 9, 10.
I'll do it.
Like 4 weeks. All right. We're going to get at the Kai. Kai going to come back with his top 10 NFL team ranking. All right? All right.
Or I might go bottom 10.
Well, we'll
Number
definitely
32.
see the Giants.
Go Giants. Number
Go
32.
Giants.
Hopefully by then, Giants is number 32.
No, that's right. The play of the week. Anybody have their thoughts? Joe, did you see anything that jumped out on you this week that could be the play of the week?
That catch.
Yeah.
That they were.
A Hail
I
Mary.
can't think of it. Yeah, the Hail Mary.
Hail Mary.
Yeah. Unreal play.
Yeah. I mean, regardless that defender was in La La Land arguing with the fans, I still say that was the play of the week.
a minute.
I can imagine what he was saying to the fan. Yeah, y'all about to lose. Y'all about to lose. I'm gonna go over here and make sure you lose.
Yeah,
Well,
he was
that
hyped
play
too, man.
can be bonehead player of the week and best player of the
Yeah.
week all in one.
See, I can understand if he was Dion, because Dion could have done that and still would have made the play on the ball. He probably would have intercepted the ball and ran it all the way back.
Mhm.
But not
I
that
mean, he
guy.
shouldn't even have touched the ball. I mean, I would have just. I don't know what he was thinking, man. Golly.
You know what he was
It
thinking? He
wasn't.
said, "Oh
It
shoot, I
wasn't
messed
him.
up. I gotta get over here."
And what I like was the fans had to point to him that the ball was thrown. He was still
Yeah,
talking while the ball was in the air.
Yep,
yeah,
yep.
that was funny, man.
I gotta go with that Garrett Wilson Odell like catch.
Woo!
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Even though I think he was out of bounds.
Yeah. Yeah. But his shin did hit before the rest of them went out of bounds. That would have to be the catch of the century, if you ask me. I mean, for him to get that shin down before everything else go out, yeah, heck of a catch, man.
Yeah.
I mean, but I do agree with Ty and Charles. You got you got a bonehead play that made one of the best plays.
Mhm.
Then Garrett Wilson come out looking like Odell Beckham. Uh, I mean, that catch was remarkable. You seen how high he was off in the air just to grab that ball? That was
Yeah.
crazy. That's crazy
Mhm.
athleticism, man. That tells you that the Jets really wanted to win that game. I mean, after Devontae Adams dropped 3 passes in a row, like, dude, what are you doing? Like, I don't. Man. But I think those are the two best plays of the week: the bonehead play and the Garrett Wilson play was just phenomenal. All right, the next subject is what makes an elite player in the NFL. It could be any position of the of of any player position, safety, whatever. What makes an elite play in the NFL?
I would say pressure. It's as easy as performing under the most scrutinized pressure. The reason why I look at Mahone, for instance, and I give Mahone nothing but respect. This man is like the coolest and the calmest under pressure. Let's look at his team last year. Now we look at Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, all of them, right? When their receivers drop passes, how do they respond? Their hands get thrown up. They talking crap to their dudes on the sideline. They're not the best of teammates. But then when you get Patrick Mahomes, who led the league in drop passes, you would never know that his team was leading the league in drop passes because as a leader, he kept those guys going. He kept their heads up. He kept his cool. He didn't let it stop throwing to a receiver. He said, "You'll get this next one. Make sure you catch the next one." That way, that's leadership. That makes you elite. That's why that team with no elite receivers, no elite running backs, just an elite tight end was able to do what nobody expected him to do. 2 years in a row.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just that awareness of who's hot, who I can go to, who I can depend on. This a player out on the field who is aware of what's going on in the game. You don't have to be the guy who make the biggest plays or anything, but you could this if you're aware of what's going on around you, you could definitely have a major impact on the game. I mean, and that's both on offense and defense.
What about you, Charles? What's your thought?
Yeah, I have to second Kai because you know the old saying, "Pressure busts pipes," and in a league where everyone's talented, but it has to be something that separates the talent from elite. And those guys, they just perform under pressure. They just have that it factor. And sometimes it could be coached up. Sometimes it's just something that a player has.
What about you, Joe? What's your thought on the elite players?
Um, I'm more of like a defensive minded person, so I would have to say a guy who demands the most presence in the film room. So, for example, right, if I have to build my defense, I mean my offense around you, then like people like Ray Lewis, or you know what I mean, like Dion, like when you go into the room and you're like, man, okay, this is the guy we have to play around the whole time. I think those are elite players, guys that you really have to change, or when you go into the game, you have to really plan for. So guys like that, to me, are make elite players. They have to make you change your whole style of game when you come to the field.
Joe, I just wanted to say. I'm right there with you with the defensive players, and that's where I was going to say. I forgot about consistency. That's another.
Yeah.
That's the key. Like for an elite player, he's going to get 12 balls thrown to him. If you can, it's a win for you if he only catch half those. You know that Ray Lewis don't run at him. You're going to still try and throw at Dion, but if you can get 3 catches on him, you great.
Exactly.
I think I was just talking about this today when I just watched a video of Chad Johnson talking about playing against Darrelle Revis. He said he played Revis 3 times, and he was like, he thought the 3rd time he was going to get him. He was like, and the last time he saw him, like years later, somebody said to him, "Yo, bro, you still on the island?" Because Darrelle Revis locked him down.
Yeah.
And that's an elite player. You can cut off a whole side. You game plan for that one dude.
Exactly.
Lawrence Taylor, Singletary, like you said, Ray Lewis, Ed Reed. When you have the game plan for one player, that right there is elite.
Yep. I agree.
What about you, Eric?
I was going to say definitely a player that knows about teamwork and working with other players to make them better, make the team better all the way around.
And I'm gonna piggyback on both of what all of y'all were actually saying. When I look at an elite player, it's definitely that person that is consistent but knows how to make something out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? And so when you look at Patrick Mahomes, you go, he's an elite quarterback because he had nothing to throw to. I always use Donovan McNabb. I put him in elite because even though he hasn't won a Super Bowl, look what he had for all those years, and look how he averaged over, I think it was over 3,000 something yards each year. So he was throwing to Todd Pinkston, James Trash. He was actually throwing to soda bottles and can tops. That part, you know what I'm saying? And so when you look at a player, he's a player that knows how to command the room, people respect, also is consistent, and you have to do film for it. When I think about all those things, Deion Sanders, nobody didn't want to throw to his side. They just didn't want to throw it in his area because they knew what was going to happen. And he was versatile by being a wide receiver. He was a wide receiver, and then he was running kick returns back. When you talk about ultimate weapon, Deion Sanders was that ultimate weapon, and it goes back to what Kai and the rest of you was saying. He knew how to change the game. He was a game changer, and so that makes him an elite player. And we have not seen the likeness of anyone like Deion Sanders in in a while. In a while. So when you talk about elite players, I I chose the subject because a lot of people throw that word around frivolously. They be like, Justin Herbert is an elite player. How? Why? Um, the kid from the Jaguars getting all this money, and they say that he's an elite player. What's the quarterback? Uh, what's his name? I used to call him Sunshine from Marfa.
For who?
Remember?
Trevor
Elite
Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence. They're saying he's an elite player. I think Joe Burrow is overrated. I mean, um, and they saying that he's an elite player. So I think an elite player is the Tom Brady's, the Joe Montana's, you know, the Deion Sanders, the Reggie White, Lawrence Taylor's. Um, those are elite players because you got a game plan and they know they're game changers. That's all my thought. You know, uh,
Can I?
can't,
I think that Erica, you had made a really good point about teamwork. And I think a lot of the elite players that we all had mentioned were people who were honestly like great at teamwork, right? They were able to get the rest of the guys involved. And so I think that that's a really great quality that, elite players do have because elite players, whether they have a good team or a bad team, I think that they're able to perform and get the others to perform around them to get the job done. So,
they make everybody better. Like they just
mhm,
make everybody better, and they
yeah,
they want to play for. You. Like you have quarterbacks that people don't want to. They're on the same team, but they don't want to play for. Like Carson Wentz,
yeah,
he was a good quarterback, but nobody didn't really want to play for Carson Wentz. When Nick Foles stepped in there, everybody wanted to play for Nick Foles, and
exactly.
Kai made this known to me. He's like Nick was passing the ball around. He wasn't just
Hmm.
looking for one receiver. And so when you think about elite players, they know how to galvanize a team. Plain and simple. Uh,
Deshaun Jackson gives he hated Wentz. He talked him and Jeremy Macklin. They talked
yes.
about how this dude would not look for them. He would straight look for Earth. He was a tight end guy.
Mm-hmm.
No, and he wouldn't listen to the coaches.
Yeah. And so, I mean, guys like that can destroy locker room. And we've seen how he destroyed. Now he's with the Kansas City Chiefs. Hopefully Andy Reid is teaching him something. All right. After going through the elite players, let's talk about who needs to go.
Also, it has to be a player, huh?
Yes, it don't have to be a player. It could be a player, a coach.
I was gonna say Jerry Jones.
Some coaches need to get out of here.
What
What'd
was
you
the
say,
question?
Eric? Who needs to go? What player,
I
coach,
said some coaches
GM?
need to get out of here.
Who needs to go? What it could be a coach, it could be a player, it could be uh, a GM, it could be an owner. As
Well, I want Daniel Jones to stay for the rest of the year. Let him start. DeVito,
Right.
DeVito did us dirty last year. He won 3 games. That was not okay. We were in the Caleb Williams sweepstakes and he ruined it. We would have had Caleb Williams, but he ruined it. So I mean, I'm cool with you, DeVito, but no DeVito this year. Straight Daniel Jones. throw them interceptions, get a couple fumbles. Man, come on, man. You can do it, buddy. Just keep it close so people can assume you're good. Just keep it close so they can assume you're good. And then you're out of here at the end of the year.
So we got Jerry Jones and Daniel Jones. But both Jones
at the end of the year.
Okay, needs to go. What you got, Charles? Who you think needs to go?
I'm gonna just stick with that first one. The GM guy, the owner guy. It's just
Jones.
Yeah, just gonna go with him.
What about you, Joe? Who you think?
I want Jerry to stay because he's so toxic that he can ruin a whole franchise, man. You know what I mean? I've never seen it happen. Like I've never seen where you come every season, you have the best stats on paper, but you can't make it to the second round of the playoffs, right? Or even the playoffs. So I'm saying Jerry Jones because, man, that guy, the culture he has built over there, man. If you want something to go downhill, I would pick him. So
Jerry Jones on the Cowboys.
Yes,
because I'm gonna be honest with you. If his son take over, they win it. His son is good. You don't want him to take over.
He's a people person, man. Jerry is not a people person,
and he don't want to be seen.
Yeah. See. Yeah, man. Yeah, so I'll pick him.
Good, yeah. I had to think long and hard about this thing, and I'm like, oh my gosh, who would I want to go at the end of the season? And I just thought of it. I was like, Coach Rodgers needs to go. He just needs to go on and retire. He done lost Salah his job. He done lost to the Patriots. Now, kudos for him when against the Texans. But I think he's really washed. Like, I think he's done. And so I think the Jets made a mistake by getting him when they could have got Caleb Williams. They could have got a CJ Stroud. Especially with all the talent that they have there, I think it's Aaron Rodgers. So I just want him to just go ahead and retire like Brady. Do some sports cast.
You know who he reminds me of a little? Brett Favre. Because he's going out exactly the same way Brett Favre did. Brett Favre thought that he still had a little bit of juice left. He tried it in Minnesota, failed. He went to the Jets, and he failed.
Yeah.
But no, Brett Favre had a better ending. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Brett Favre did well with the Jets. And he didn't run his mouth this much.
That's true.
Brett Favre didn't start running his mouth till he retired. This dude, he talks too daggone much. And for a guy who's playing as bad as he is for the last 3-4 years, you should shut up. Because he's riding on his past glory. Past. Pop, pop.
And he only won one Super Bowl, but, they say he's one of the elite quarterbacks in the national.
Eli beat him. Eli took him out in the playoffs to go beat Brady a second time. At home in 0-degree weather, below 0-degree weather.
And he still can't beat San Francisco 49ers. I don't know what's wrong with him. But that's who I would say that needs to go, to the fact that he's just washing. I think he's hurting that team more so than anything. When I look at Aaron Rodgers, I look at a porn star, an overrated porn star, and just with the hair and the tattoos and I don't know. You're almost 50 years old. Come on, dude. Let it go. That's all. Like I said, we're fans only sports talk, so don't try to sue me. World Series. How many was happy to see that the Dodgers actually beat the Yankees?
Not me. I'm a Yankee fan. Very upset. Very upset.
I can't
Sound like,
stand the Dodgers.
oh man,
I'm a Cardinals fan.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't care who it was as long as it wasn't the Yankees. That's one of those things where it's
How
like,
you gonna root for the Giants, Kyle, and then don't like the Yankees?
hey, I hate the Yankees, man. Listen, this is gonna mess you up. I am a Sixer, Phillies, Flyers, and if I watch field hockey, it would be the Phantoms or whatever they play. But I don't. All I'm telling you is just when I first started watching sports, the Giants, Lawrence Taylor, Myron Guyton, Otis Anderson, they grabbed my heart. Then I got into basketball and all that stuff years later. But football was it for me for many years, and it was Giants. Actually, it was Giants and the Chiefs. But then it just became Giants.
well, kudos to the Dodgers for winning the World Series. I know that Charles is in his feelings about it. So is Wayne, but I don't watch baseball like that. After the Phillies got knocked out of the playoffs, I just didn't want to watch anymore. So, but we have to give them credit where credit is due. The Dodgers won the World Series. Congratulations. Hope you don't see any more. All right. What broadcasters you can't stand hearing that you just can't stand hearing? Wayne?
Who's the guy that does Sunday night? Is that Chris Collinsworth? There's something about him that irks me. I can't stand that Joker.
Chris Collinsworth sounds bland, but he always goes against the Philadelphia Eagles, man. That's why they don't like him in Philly. Like I think he broadcast the Super Bowl, right? And they was like, "Yo, this dude just, I don't think that he's in. I don't think he was really in." Man, shut your mouth. This irks me. But yeah, Chris Collinsworth is one of them. Erica, who's the other one? Do you know?
For me, it'd be Romo. I mean, he do all that predicting
Yeah.
on the field. And watch them run this play. But when he played, he can predict his right hand from his left.
Exactly.
No, Romo could do it back in the day. He just couldn't do it in the playoffs.
Neither could he hold the snap when it was time for the kicker to kick the field goal, neither.
Hey, remember, Romo was that bull in the regular season.
Tom Brady. He is annoying.
You don't like Tom?
There you go. That's it for me right there. Tom Brady is annoying.
Talking Tom? You don't like
Tom Brady's the worst.
Annoying. Oh my God.
Yo, trash. He is
I
the
was
worst.
playing. Man, hush.
Because he's living off of his own glory, but he's not educated as much as we think he is. Like the way he talks arrogant. He don't really talk with real knowledge. Like you give Romo credit. Yes. Can Romo read a lot of these dudes? Yeah. Romo is great at that. But at least he know what the heck he's talking about, and he just don't sound. He just don't. Well, this and that. Yeah, if you look at this last play, shut up, man. Man, your voice up.
Brady's too worried about his new ownership with the Raiders.
Yeah, that's right.
Or maybe he's a little upset that his ex-wife is pregnant by the Kung Fu guy.
That too.
Yo, he looks like a model with all that makeup on his face. Like he and then he does that little shy little smile. Like
Exactly.
I'm like,
Come on, bro.
dude, come on.
He's doing that to get wife number 3.
Oh man, oh man. Well, hopefully, prayerfully, Brady get his stuff together. But it's two of them for me. It's Chris Collinsworth and the boy Nick Wright. That has his own show.
You don't like Nick Wright?
I don't like Nick Wright. I can't stand Nick Wright.
I actually
Nick
like
Wright.
Nick.
He's so arrogant.
You see it? You see it,
I
right?
see it. I see the feelings, but I just don't like Nick Wright. Nick Wright, some of the stuff that he say does not have no validity to it, and it just sounds. And if he really hears himself, like he'd be like, dude, what are you talking about? And so I just have issues with Mike, and so do Philadelphia. Nick don't even come to.
Yeah, he does have. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think he does have a bias against Philly. I
He
must
does.
say, you know, and we know he's a chief lover, but he is totally biased against Philly because he don't give Philly no real love.
He does. Yeah, he does. That's why he won't eat it. I wouldn't serve that Negro a cheesesteak. He gets no love. But if you want to come on FOST, come on FOST. I have a series of things to talk to him about. Well, that's it for tonight, y'all. I thank y'all all for coming. Any closing remarks that you would like to make before we shut it down? Starting with Mr. Kai.
Joseph, Joe, my bad, brother.
You good? You good?
I'm a school counselor. I tend to do that. But Joe, man, it was great having you, brother. I wish you the best, man. I'm on my health journey as well. I'm on this carnivore thing. It's actually working well for me. So
Good.
and as a 50-year-old brother, I'm trying to make sure I keep myself in good physical condition, mental, physical, emotional.
Yeah.
I'm about all that. So
That's what's up here, man.
Yeah, man. I wish you the best. You and your wife. It's a beautiful thing. Love it. Black love. Let's go.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Best of luck to you, man. Best of everything.
Thank you, sir.
Dr. Charles.
Yes, sir. My closing remarks is I'm hoping that my 49ers can turn it around. Big win last week. We got a bye. And I see my boy Wayne sporting the shirt. So hopefully this is the turnaround point for us. Let's go, Niners.
All right. Wayne?
All right, I just want to say thank you, Joe, for being on our show. Hope to see you again. I just want to flip the script because since the NBA has started, I'm rooting and hoping that my hometown team can pull it off this year in the West. The Sacramento Kings. To all the fans out there that's on the West Coast watching, let's go Kings.
All right. Erica? Erica got a lag in her play. Can you hear us, Erica? I don't think she can hear us. All right. Joe,
All
tell us
right.
more. Tell us more about your company.
First, like I said, I appreciate you guys having me on. This has been a blast, man. I haven't been able to talk sports in a while. But as far as the business, we do have a website at www.mbs transformfit.com. We're also on social media under Instagram at Fit King Queen. And like I said, anybody who is seeking, like I said, to just live a healthier life, whether that's like through working through your diet, getting workouts, getting over the mental part of, the whole journey and the process, you're more than welcome to, give us a call, contact us, and we'll work with you one-on-one. We actually work with people, like I said, one-on-one. We have clients all over the country. We work with athletes all over the country that deal with the mental part of we first deal with the mental part of getting through the journey. Then we give you plans, physical plans, workout plans, as well as nutrition plans to work with. And then we also try to feed that spirit part, right? Encouraging words, weekly phone calls, check-ins and updates, and things like that that'll keep people motivated and keep them going. So, that's it in a nutshell. And, anybody, if anybody that's seeking that help, just send them our way and we'd love to help them.
Appreciate you, Joe. Thanks for coming on, man. We really enjoyed you, man. Gotta come on again. Talk
I definitely will be back. I definitely will.
All right. We'd love to have you back. Erica, are you ready? Or she lagging? Okay. All righty. All right. I'm gonna end on a serious note. The elections is coming up in November 5th. We have a big election to go out and vote. You have to go out and vote. I actually did mine.
I think you caught up.
You got caught up?
Did it?
Hear me? Hello? Okay. Erica? Okay. So we have an election coming up, and we know that the candidates is not who some of us know that these are candidates that we got to choose to be our candidates, but we have to pray for the best. And so whoever is elected, we just hope and pray to God that that individual will have people at heart. There's a lot of things that's in our economy that have risen. You see that food is expensive, even renting a place and houses are expensive. So in order for us to make those changes, we're going to have to elect someone that we want to be in the seat. And so it is very imperative at this time that we go out and vote. And it starts at home. We vote for the people that are aldermen, council, governors, things of that nature. Put them in a place where we can actually elect them to be our president. And so with all that is going on in the United States, please take the time out to vote and make your voice heard. Thank y'all for watching.
Sorry. Can I make a comment on that real quick? The local elections are the most important. That is the one thing a lot of people don't pay attention to.
Yeah.
We all wait at these every 4 years and focus on this presidential election. The president isn't the one who handles your wages. When you have minimum wage of $7.40 or 7 something an hour, that's on your local government. They're the ones who are doing you dirty if you feel like your wages are too low. It is not on the president. The local taxes, that's on your local government. You can't blame the president for these things. As military personnel, Joe will tell you, we wish the best of any president. We hope that it's like we need to stop this division, and whoever's elected, you want that person to do the best job, period. I don't have to vote for you to want you to succeed, because their success is your success, no matter who it is. So just be out there. Remember, we try to pride ourselves on this greatness of this country. then pride yourself and be an American. Stop focusing on this race, this gender, this party. No, this party system is killing people, and it's gotten too much division and separation. We are one people. We should be one people as a country and be doing what's best for all as one. So if you want to truly look at yourself as an American, I serve this country. Joe served this country. I still work to build up strong young men and women on a daily basis for this country, for us to be great. If you want to be great, be great. Don't be out here adding to the division and tearing this country down just because your person didn't win. Grow up, stop being a follower, and do what's best for us as one people.
Very well spoken. Very well spoken, sir. Very well spoken. That's it for FOST. God bless you. Hope I see y'all at the polls. Peace.
Peace.